Welcome once again to Point Blank. I'm Sam Kephart, your host, and this is where we cover the power of candor in an age of deceit. And today's specific episode deals with the reality and the question of, is there a global conspiracy? Is there a new world order? Is there a group of people who are manipulating us behind the scenes like puppets? The answer is yes, and you may find it quite surprising. Stay tuned.
Tired of being lied to about politics, the economy, world affairs, and national security? Find out what's really going on and why it matters. Thought-provoking news, timely insights, and critical commentary. Point Blank with Sam Kephart, the power of candor in an age of deceit.
Essentially, I want you to think of the world as a big, giant geopolitical chessboard. And on the chessboard are players. And the players don't all have the same power to play. You know, a pawn might be a third or fourth world inhabitant, and they're struggling. And then the middle class in the American and Western Europe and some of the other more developed nations might be a little further or higher up on the chessboard. And there's sort of a stratification there. And then ultimately you have your elites, the kings and the queens, and maybe the priests, so to speak, the bishops, not necessarily bishops in a religious sense, although I guess they could be depending on the religion. But more importantly, globalists, financiers, and inside dealers, people who make money off of money, people who make money off of armaments, people who make money off of manipulations of all types, and people who make money off of war. And unfortunately, yes, I absolutely believe and understand that there are a group of New World Order globalists who absolutely have a certain degree of control inside and on all the world's major economies. And then you might say, well, that's silly. How is that possible? Well, realistically, even the president of the United States, I think Donald Trump will be an exception, but many recent presidents of the United States have either been put under the thumb or they've tried to put under the thumb of these international bankers and financiers and globalists. And the goal is to create chaos and mayhem over a long period of time in the different discrete sovereign nations like the United States, England, France, Germany. If enough chaos can be created and enough pain, then people go, oh, we need a supranational government. We don't just need the federal government. We now need the United Nations or whatever it might be called, and let some external force come in and tell us what to do. And that is really what this geopolitical game is all about. And once you understand that as the background, like this is a wallpaper and a background in which my action is taking place, well, think of me as the action in the world, the typical world sociology and economy. And the wallpaper, the background context is one of control and manipulation and one of perpetration. And once you get clear on that, the other chess pieces, as you begin to read snippets in a traditional newspaper or on news, all of a sudden, those little snippets mean different things, that you see them in a different light. So that's really what we're going to be discussing as we go along here with the various issues on Point Blank, the power of candor in an age of deceit.
Point Blank with Sam Kephart, the power of candor in an age of deceit.